Welcome, everyone. Welcome into this week's Fire Signs live readings for the week of November 27th through December 3rd of 2022. So, today, together with tarot and astrology, we will find spiritual guidance for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Guys, please remember I will use timestamps, they will be in the description box immediately following the live stream. You'll just want to click down there. You can pick Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and it will take you where you want to go. Sandra, in with us already. Thank you so much for letting me know. We're trying something a little different. So, StreamYard has given me the opportunity to record my live stream. So, I'm going to do that. And then we are going to try to break down each video into each individual sign. So I'm going to try to work with that this week and see if it's kind of simple, if it's easy and I can figure it out. That's something I feel like everybody wants their own video, right? So yeah, we'll try that this week, guys. All right. So I do have some announcements that I want to make before we get started with the astrology. Hi, Sandra. Oh, look, she said, I forgot we changed. I know, guys. We are on a different time. We are at 3 p.m. now, guys. 3 p.m. Hi, Jenna. Yes, and then of course, this is the week of Thanksgiving, guys. Here in the US, we celebrate Thanksgiving, and it's definitely a week where we do a lot of traveling and going to eat a lot of good food. We are actually leaving town on Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So that's going to be the day that we do the water signs. Air signs are going to be on Thanksgiving, and most likely we will reschedule the air signs for Friday. But I'll let you guys know more as it's getting a little bit closer. Junior's mom is making us Thanksgiving dinner, and we've ate Thanksgiving dinner at his mom's house since we've gotten together, and it's definitely one of the perks of dating Junior. So I'm super excited for Thanksgiving, needless to say. All right, let's see really quickly some announcements. I do want to mention, guys, the Etsy shop 20% sale. It's going on through November 30th. Everything in the Etsy shop, all my private readings, personal readings are 20% off. Several different spreads in there. Remember, all readings in the Etsy shop come with 2 questions, guys. So if you're looking for your own personal private reading, I do record these readings. I do go based on your questions. And then, of course, I post them private on my YouTube channel. I send you a private link and you watch your video. You do have 2 weeks to watch these videos, and I do delete them after 2 weeks. It's very important that we don't stay stuck in stagnant energy, and the energy does change very quickly, guys. So 2 weeks is how much I leave for you guys to be able to check those readings out. All right. So let's mark our calendars. November 23rd, guys, we have the new moon in Sagittarius. A burst of fresh air coming with this new moon. I'm so excited. I'm going to share my Reiki healer with you guys, and I'm so excited to share her. As I've been studying for our interview on the 23rd, I've noticed that she is much more than just a Reiki healer. So I cannot wait to do this interview with Siddhi Preya. She's in India, and she's going to be with us September 23rd at 9 a.m. live, guys. So make sure to join us. I'm going to do the interview, and then immediately following, she's going to do a group healing for us. So, yes, guys, mark your calendars, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I am in Illinois in the U.S., guys, and that'll help you coordinate your time. So make sure to come in and join us. I keep saying September, it's November 23rd, guys, 9 a.m. All right. And then I also have a little extra surprise. I think we're going to stick to the interviews, right? So there she is. Rare, that's me, our very own Amber. She does Confessions of a Divine Feminine on Instagram. Guys, if you haven't went and checked her out, you are definitely missing out. Go check her out. Send her some unconditional love. Hit those subscribe and follow buttons. She always has such inspirational posts on her Instagram. I'm going to talk to her the Sunday following the new moon. So that's going to be the 27th is what we've scheduled, guys. So again, mark your calendar. I will talk about it all week as it gets closer, and we'll set a time and let you know what time we're going to do that. But she's definitely going to come in and talk to us about her twin journey and following her purpose. So super, super excited for that. All right. I think that is all of the announcements. Hi, Miss Tina. So yes, lots of stuff going on this week, right? I know, right? All right. So I feel like Wednesday is going to be so exciting because, of course, we have the interview. We're going to do the group healing. We will get the water signs done, guys. And then we're traveling to Messina's, and we're going to stay the night there so that we could be there for Thanksgiving and not have to get up and travel so early. So I feel like the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius will really be the only ones that get impacted. And I will let you guys know as it gets closer. All right, let's talk about the astrology because there is some stuff going on, guys. Let me get the little video ready so you guys have something to watch. Of course, it helps if you go the right way, Rosa. All right, here we go. All right, guys. So here we go. This is going to be for the week of November 27th through December 3rd. All right. So this is definitely a week that's full of what I would say love, war, clarity of deception. And you're like, I know you're like, what? What's going on? So here's what's going on. There's a lot of stuff that's been hidden from us or like we haven't wanted to see. And as we're breaking through and breaking out of that raw and vulnerable state that we were at as Scorpio season closed out and Sagittarius season start, you're now definitely being more focused, like more pushed to see things clear so that you can start to plan out your future path, like start planning out the journey, the path that your soul chose for this lifetime, right? So here's what I'm going to say, guys. This week, November 27th through the 3rd, it's definitely going to be really emotional. You're going to see people's emotions like on their sleeve. What's that saying? Like wearing your emotions on your sleeve, something like that. It means that you're really going to be able to read people. So this week, November 27th through the 3rd, you really want to trust your intuition. If you feel like you're picking up on someone's energies or someone's feelings, most likely you definitely are. Everyone is going to be touching into that empathic energy as we go through this week. So just be really open to understanding that the feelings you might be experiencing may not necessarily be yours, but someone around you. And then here's why I brought up love and war. Ready? Okay. So I feel like the feminine and masculine energy just likes to go to war. It's like they can't be at peace for some reason because we had like a small little bit of union energy and we're going to work together. And now, November 30th, we have Venus, which is in fiery Sagittarius right now, is going to move into opposition with Mars and Gemini. I know, right? Like, what? All right. So remember, guys, Mars is in retrograde. So it's not at its happiest, right? And I've been saying that it's in Gemini up there, just like clearing the way, right? Rachel says, oh my God, December already. I know, right? I can't believe this year is almost over. So yes, Mars and Venus up there clashing. But here's what I think is happening, guys. It's definitely an opportunity for us to see if we're going to implement those lessons. Are we going to choose war? It's like we don't have to choose war every single time. I think that's the lesson that's coming with Mars and Venus being in opposition. Also, guys, here's a big one. This is going to touch some souls. Ready? On December 3rd, Neptune is going direct in Pisces. Two things from this, guys. Neptune represents dreams, right? Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, so it's happy in its home of Pisces, and it's going direct. Kind of like we were talking about Jupiter last week, right? Jupiter rules Sagittarius. We were moving into Sagittarius season, and Jupiter is going direct, right? So that's a good thing, Jupiter going direct. It means that there's expansion, growth. Everything's getting bigger. Um, but here's what's happening with Neptune going direct in Pisces. Again, those are those deceptions I was talking about earlier. Deceptions in love. And this doesn't necessarily have to be like your significant other. So don't run to your significant other and be like, what are you lying to me about? It's not like that. Whatever is being kept from you is being kept from you for one of two reasons. It could be out of selfishness, definitely, but it could also be out of protection. And I think a lot of things that have been kept from us have been out of protection. So I do feel, especially if you're on the very specific journey that we always talk about, that those deceptions will come clear this week. And I will say that the reason that they're coming clear is because it's something you need to see. It's going to help you remove an obstacle that's been in your way. And it can be challenging for some of us. This is going to be a challenging situation, but I want you to understand as you're going through and understanding what the deception was. Again, you want to come from an energy of unconditional love, compassion, and empathy. Understand that hurt people, but also understand that now the obstacle is removed. It's no longer going to be in your way. And this is going to help you be able to see the path that's being laid out in front of you. Guys, next week, December 8th, we have the full moon in Gemini coming. This full moon is going to draw you to heal and cleanse and really stop any kind of bad habit that you may be having at this moment. And the reason is because, again, we're kind of cleansing ourselves, becoming stronger so that we can be prepared for service. Because as our steps get laid out in front of us, we're going to see that our purpose has to do with service, right? It's going to be you helping someone get through something that you just recently went through. It's going to call you to search, to go within. So, guys, don't worry if you start to feel, and I'm only mentioning this full moon that's next week because sometimes we feel, especially full moon energy, a little bit early. So, some of you could start to feel this energy at the end of this week, as the rest of us may not feel it until next week. But you may feel a little bit of energy of wanting to be a little reclusive, like withdraw a little bit. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's because you're going in to understand the downloads that you're receiving. You're going within to find the answers that you're needing. You're going within to communicate with spirit. There's nothing wrong with that. But you're also going in to really draw your energy in so that when you do kind of send it back out, you know where it's going and it's not going into any deceptive areas, right? All right, but we'll talk more about the full moon in Gemini next week, guys. That's it. That's the astrology for this week. The main point I'm going to say is November 30th, Venus and Mars in opposition up there. Nothing new, guys. We are used to this. Here's what I'm going to say about this. Ready? No one's right or wrong. There's no, like, the man isn't right and the woman's wrong, and the woman isn't right and the man's wrong. It's not how it works. There's equal parts to all situations. But yeah, I definitely feel like something could be being kept from us, and it's definitely going to come out this week. All right. So, yes, wearing your heart on your sleeve. That was it, Sandra. So true. All right. So, today's Sandra's birthday, everyone. Everyone, please tell Sandra happy birthday to this beautiful soul. I love her so very much. She's been with me for so long. Guys, you would not believe how much she helps me with the chats, going back and forth to the different platforms, helping me with new people that come in. When we do the free readings, I mean, it's insane how much this lady has helped me. So, yes, guys, tell her happy birthday down there in the comments. We had a little get together this morning. We did a video chat and we did a little meditation to start our day off on the right way. I definitely feel like it helped a lot. I know it helped me for sure. I hope it helped you too, Sandra. But I offered Sandra a reading for her birthday, and she chose the Celtic Cross. I was drawn to pull out Dreams of Gaia for her Celtic Cross, but of course, as I was working with it, guys, if you've been watching me since the beginning, you'll remember that Dreams of Gaia was the first Oracle tarot cards that were gifted to me. And one of the first cards that I used back when I used to record instead of live stream, right? So I have pulled them back out and we're going to use them this week. They're just too beautiful to be kept away in a box. And I think it's really what a coincidence, right? That these cards were given to me. They are perfect for the specific journey that we're on. They include masculine and feminine and union. And it just really explains the journey with these cards. So I love Dreams of Gaia because it's definitely a mixture of Oracle and Tarot. So it definitely opened me up. As before, I was just used to the Tarot. It definitely helped me open up to Oracle cards and Oracle messages and really just being able to channel the information. And that started right here with this Oracle deck or Oracle Tarot because it's definitely based off Rider-Waite, but she's added some extra cards. So it's like, again, a mixture of Oracle and Tarot. Again, this week, because we are very much in touch with our feelings and everyone else's feelings, and we're feeling strong, empathic energies this week, I have pulled out the Denise Lynn Higher Self cards, Sacred Traveler. And this is what we're going to do guidance with, guys, because I really want you guys to trust your intuition this week. As I was preparing for this week, I felt like I was really struggling with the cards. And it's definitely because Spirit is wanting me to really look more into my own thoughts and intuition instead of like the meaning of the cards. And I do the meanings of the cards often because I want you guys to learn that you can learn this. Like, this is something, a skill, a tool that you can learn yourself and you can do yourself, right? It doesn't take like super magical powers. We all have this ability. I've also pulled out Sandra's Divine Feminine Oracle. We used these last week instead of the Moonology. I've been closing them out for like 2 years, right, with the Moonology Oracle. We will go back to the Moonology Oracle, guys. But this is definitely, as we're moving into this fiery Sagittarius season, a time of empowerment, right? Remember last week I said Scorpio left us raw, and now we're very much going to start creating our future. And it's a time for us to be empowered at this moment. We don't want to create a future coming from any type of lack mentality, right? We want to create a future coming from empowerment and abundance. So we're going to use the Divine Feminine Oracle to close out the readings. All right. So they might be a little slower, guys, because I'm still trying to remember all the different meanings to Dreams of Gaia. So I'm going to try to go a little bit slower with the readings today. All right, let's go ahead and timestamp. I see my honeys come home. The honeys had a rough Monday, guys. He's got a bandage on his thumb that looks like it requires stitches. Anytime Junior comes home with any type of anything more than a Band-Aid, it's going to require some sort of medical attention. All right, let's go ahead and timestamp Aries. Let's do 1650 for Aries. 1650. All right, Aries. So we're going to start out with Dreams of Gaia. And I am going to use the book. I am going to use my own intuition. I am going to use the picture on the card. I'm going to do it all together. All right. So Aries, this is the week of November 27th through December 3rd. So we have reached December, guys. 2022 is almost over. I am super excited for 2023. I've been studying the astrology of 2023 since 2018. So I just want you guys to know I've been waiting for 2023 for quite some time. In my own personal chart, in my own personal journey, 2023 is a big year of expansion and growth. All right, Aries. Aries, always the guinea pig, right? All right, here we go. So we're looking first at energy of the week. Energy of the week. Ooh, the cards feel good, like they are ready. Ooh, we got 2 came out. I love it. I love Spirit. All right, so we have 2 major arcana, or what I guess would be considered. That's not true. 1 major arcana is the Desire card. This is about manifesting the things that you want. It's also about being cautious that you're manifesting the things you want and not just the things you think. It's so funny because me and Sandra were just talking about that. How people don't realize how powerful their thoughts are alone. Like, we're always out here talking about how to manifest and what we need to do. And it's like you can manifest with just a thought. And it's interesting because we don't realize that we're doing it. And a lot of times we could say something or put like our own, not positive energies on someone else by accident. Definitely, like not on purpose, right? All right. So body and mind also come out. So this is going to be number 11. It's the 11 of air. So it's kind of like, to me, it's the kind of like the Page of Swords, right? But body and mind card, I made a little note because I knew that I would forget. But it does talk about balancing the two. It's about Imagination. Oh, so kind of a duality. So imagination and reality, fact and opinion. So again, I'm kind of getting like, make sure that you're manifesting what you actually want and not just some sort of thought that you're having at the moment. All right, Aries, let's do challenge or obstacle. So clearly something with manifestation of your desires. I'm getting something about wants and needs because I got balance with body and mind, almost like your heart wants something, but your head doesn't, something like that. All right, so Queen of Earth is coming out for challenge or obstacles. The Queen of Earth is definitely like the Queen of Pentacles type of energy, right? It's definitely about abundance, but also it's resources. It's like you have to learn how to be your own resource. So Aries, I don't know about you, but me, I have a lot of Aries in my chart too, guys. Everywhere. But anyway, I definitely learned that in my previous lifetime. I definitely relied on other people's resources. And in this lifetime, I'm having to learn to rely on my own resource. For those of you that have had past life readings, I don't actually do past life readings. I run from the past life readings, right? But for those of you that have ventured out there and gotten the courage to do so, you will notice that you also most likely used to in past lives, deal with other people's resources, which means that in this lifetime, for example, you may have married young. You may have married somebody that seemed very stable, had a lot of money, and could be, someone that could take care of you properly, right? And it's like something happened in that marriage or in that partnership, and you've had to go off and learn how to be your own resource. So that's definitely a strong, large collective energy for the feminines here with PLR. So right now, challenge or obstacle, I feel like Aries, you're learning how to become your own resource. You're learning how to make your own money, be your own, like responsible for your own money too. I want to say, I do feel like a lot of times the Queen of Pentacles is about being able to make money, but it's not just making money, it's also being responsible with money. All right, let's look at lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. All right, so we have the 9 of air coming out. So it's kind of like the 9 of swords. I do see the third eye lit up. I do feel like it's going to have something to do with some clarity, but let me look it up just really quickly. All right. So this is about self-awareness, universal consciousness, insight, vision, again, clarity, right? Open up to new possibilities, and possibilities are infinite. What dwells within you dwells within nature. So it's almost like a little bit of an understanding. Again, Aries, I'm getting be cautious of your thoughts. Again, it's like if you're saying something, even if you're just thinking it, you could actually be like pushing this out into the surface, into the 3D, right? Let's look at outcome for the week. All right, so we have the counselor. How interesting. All right, so the counselor is the 12 of water. Guys, the counselor to me is so you know how I always say the King of Cups is your counselor, your mentor, and it's the clue card for divine masculine. This deck does have masculine and feminine card, but let me see, what is the counselor? All right, so 12 of water. This is going to be like the Knight of Cups. Again, this is about empathy, understanding, clarity, and sharing. I feel like you learned something this week, Aries, and you share it with everyone. All right, let's pull a little tarot so we can get some more information. What do you guys think? The Dreams of Gaia card. They're beautiful, right? All right. Look at everyone. Told Sandra happy birthday. That's so cool. All right. So let's see. What is it that you're over here trying to manifest? And why are you having trouble with it? All right, Nine of Wands. You need to step away and see something from a different perspective. I kind of got that with this card here. But it's definitely like you're trying to do something and you're struggling. There's something about like your mind and body is not, like this could be like your soul and your ego are not in balance. They're not in alignment. Your ego is telling you something that's 3D materialistic, and your soul is trying to tell you something that's more spiritual. There's definitely something here, Aries, about clearing your mind. Like whatever you're seeing in the 3D doesn't necessarily represent facts, right? Again, things can happen with just a thought, and I don't think we realize how powerful we are and that we're capable of doing that. So let's say, Aries, you've had a thought of something difficult and you keep having that thought and things continue to be difficult. The Knight of Wands also stands for stubbornness too. So I just want to say, Aries. All right, let's look at the Queen of Earth. So we have the Death card. Yes, the old way of doing something is over. And Aries, this is really interesting to me because the Death card definitely represents Scorpio. All right, let's look at lesson learned, the Nine of Air. Five of Cups, something is done. You're grieving it. Aries, this is funny because I feel like a couple of weeks ago, I was seeing that some of the signs are like working with the energy, and some of the signs are going kicking and screaming. It's almost like I can see you digging your claws in. And Aries was definitely a sign that was kicking and screaming. And I just want to say, Aries, please don't shoot the messenger. It definitely just has to do with Mars going retrograde. So as Mars was in Gemini and then went retrograde, it definitely caused you to like dig your heels in and like, I want it this way, right? The reason you want it a certain way is because you're too focused on the loss. You're not focused on what you can gain from it. And I know personally for me, Aries, this is definitely hitting home. There was something I had to release that I didn't want to release because I felt like I had put so much work into it. And if I released it, then what does that mean? Does that mean that I did all that work for no reason and I have to grieve this thing now? Absolutely not. It means that I'm supposed to pull the positive. I'm supposed to alchemize, right? I'm supposed to use the situation and the lesson I learned and use that to move towards my abundant future. All right, let's look at the Counselor. What is the Counselor about? I'm definitely getting an energy of King of Cups energy, someone you trust, someone you share your emotions with. And we have the Empress coming out. Super interesting because the Empress does represent divine feminine. So Aries, most of you are going to be divine masculine energies. And it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, guys. And I do feel like when you're on the twin journey, you kind of take turns. And the reason I say that is because you'll always notice when there's two counterparts, one is more in a protect and provide mode, and the other counterpart is more in their feelings or emotions or self-care, self-love, that type of thing, right? So I do feel like you can definitely swap back and forth. That's how you're able to heal your whole self. So there's definitely an energy here of divine feminine and divine masculine. On the bottom is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords talks about a completion to a very painful life cycle. For some of you, this is going to have something to do with communication. All right, Aries, let's do guidance next. And again, I'm using the Sacred Traveler because this is the week of intuition. This is the week of trusting your gut. All the different cosmic influences that I've researched this week are pointing towards Spirit really testing us to see if we understand just how connected we are. All right, Aries. Guidance for Aries in this situation. I'm just going to take as many as wants to come out. 3. I heard 3. All right, so we have view from above. Look at that. I said that. Yay. Thank you, Spirit. Get the big picture. You're trying to manifest something small, Aries, and to you, it may seem really big, but whatever's coming in is actually bigger than that. That's beautiful and super exciting for me. All right, we have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. The bridge is not getting away from me. I'm definitely seeing the bridge. You're you're learning this week to alchemize. You're learning to alchemize from something difficult and challenging that you went through. Stepping into your power, you are strong beyond measure, is on the bottom. All right, Aries, let's close it out with those empowering divine feminine oracles. Remember, it doesn't matter masculine or feminine. We all have both. So let's get some empowerment messages for Aries. So the first one, Mistress of the Labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. I love it. I got that earlier today. All right, let's keep going. Next one. We have the Saint of Spoken Words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. There's definitely something with communication here, Aries. All right, last one for Aries. We have the Morning Star. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. So here it is. That's the answer, Aries. Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, again, you're staying small. And Spirit saying, wait just a little bit longer, and I'm going to give you something bigger. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. Beautiful reading. I'm so excited for this new energy. I hope it was helpful, Aries. If it was, please hit that like button, like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm going to clean up and then we will jump to Leo. I love it. I can sense the fire energy already. Can you guys feel it? Oh my gosh, it's so much. I don't want to say it's so much better than Scorpio, but I am so tired of these lessons. I mean, I would just be lying if I said I wasn't. I am ready for exciting fire Sagittarius energy. And I think it's funny that I've always said Sagittarius was my very psychic friends. Do you guys remember when I used to say that when we had that big burst of Sagittarius people that came in? I kept calling them my very new psychic friends. And it's funny because we're in the beginning of Sagittarius season, and it is definitely an energy of trust your gut. This is definitely the test. Spirit is wanting to see, did you learn, right? Did you learn? All right, guys, let's see. So we're fixing to do Leo. Let me grab a water really quickly. Oh, Jenna. How long, Jenna? How long has there been no communication? And I only ask because we're definitely closing out cycles. And they do tend to last a certain amount of time. All right, I'm going to keep going, but let me know in the comments, Jenna. Let me know. All right, let's get to Leo. So Leo, let's timestamp 3222 because I seen it for Leo. All right, so this is for the week of November 27th through December 3rd. I did touch on the astrology a little bit, but guys, I really don't want us to focus on that astrology. Is Mars and Venus going at it again in the cosmos? Of course, but that doesn't mean anything. It's just very much about each role, each side stepping up into their power. What I will say, Leo, this week, very much try to come at everything from unconditional love, have empathy for one another, understand that hurt people. Finding compassion for others will definitely help you this week, Leo. All right, let's do energy of the week. We are using Dreams of Gaia. I love the energy coming from these cards. It's just like I've been in the box way too long, lady. Thank you for letting me out. All right, energy for Leo. Look at that. Emotions coming out. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. We have the Ace of Air coming out. So kind of like the Ace of Swords. Again, clarity. This is going to be about you finding something out, Leo. All right, let's keep going. The thought card, which is another major arcana, comes out for lesson learned. And let's do the outcome. We have the youth card. So starting a new adventure for Leo. On the bottom, look at this. We have the Four of Fire. I actually got this card, and this card definitely talks about putting your focus. Something's going to change for you here this week, Leo, and it's definitely a time now for you to start aiming towards what it is that you want. See how he's kind of like aiming the bow. You see the eye. He's very focused, very dedicated. I feel like you've already surrendered, and you're definitely going towards what you want now. But here's what I'm going to say. Right away with the Ace of Swords, Leo, I picked up that you are fixing to find out something. That's kind of what the Ace of Air means. And it means that you have like new clarity, new understanding. Again, something's opened up for you. And again, it's going to remove an obstacle that's been in your way, but it's going to cause you a lot of emotion. You're really going to be in your head at this moment. And you're really going to be trying to think things through. I feel like at the end of the week, you do decide to start anew. That's kind of what the youth card talks about. It's like you could be a little fearful of what the next adventure is going to bring, but I feel like you start to lay out the plan. All right, let's do a little Rider-Waite for some more clarity. It was a tough year since September of 2020. That's so weird. So Jenna, I was going through all my notes, my journals, because I was pulling out all my old poems. The last one that I wrote for my journey was wrote on September 8th of 2020. And it's called The Price of Freedom. I talk about how it's steep, right? I actually used it in one of the little shorts that I did on my TikTok, on my Facebook. So if you haven't seen it, go check that out. But I believe it even shows the date on there, September 8th, 2020. And it's called The Price of Freedom. All right, let's look at the emotions card. Jenna's got my emotions welling up over here. All right, so two cards come out. Ooh, we have the 10 of Wands and the 7 of, I'll get it right, the 6 of Swords. So 10 of Wands is heavy burdens on your shoulders, right? Exhaustion. It's the emotion that's weighing heavy on you. But the 6 of Swords is why. The 6 of Swords says you're being guided to go to calmer waters. So again, I'm getting like you're going to find something out, and it's going to be something about the disturbances that you've been going through, or like the difficulties that you've been going through. The World card coming out. So the World card does kind of say, again, something's closing out and something is starting new. But I just want to say the World card to me has been screaming Saturn for like a week. And Saturn is like the father planet, right? Sandra, it came up in your reading. I can't wait to get you that reading. But anyway, it's definitely like the planet of rules and regulations. And there's something here. So immediately when I seen the Ace of Air, I got that something was being kept from you, and it gets shown to you this week, right? And that's going to be your challenge or obstacle. But here's what I'm going to say. Again, is it going to be challenging for you, Leo? Yes, but you're going to see that it was an obstacle in your way, and now whatever you're seeing is removing that obstacle. So yes, it's challenging, but you're going to be able to close a chapter out and start anew. And I definitely feel like you start laying out the plan here. Let's look at the thought card. I actually want to look it up in the book really quick, Leo, before we jump ahead. Attention, where you're putting your attention, and that's 10 of Wands too. Like a lot of times where you put your attention, where you put your focus, that could be what you're being told to like take to calmer waters, especially if you're having a lot of overwhelming emotions at this time, right? Queen of Pentacles coming out. Again, this is about taking control of your situation. And not, I'm getting kind of a little bit of whatever it was that was being kept from you had something to do with your finances, or like whatever helps you, whatever's going to help you like get further down your path. It's like that was being kept from you. It's possible, Leo, that someone knows that you have more money, or you should be getting more money, something like that. And that's what they're keeping from you. I do feel like it gets shown to you this week, Leo, and you're able to start taking responsibility for your own situation. The Youth card, we have the Three of Cups coming out. This is definitely going to be celebration. I know many times we see the Three of Cups and we immediately think like karmic or third party. I'm not getting that. I'm getting like you're gathering your soul tribe, Leo, and you're starting off on a new adventure. On the bottom, yes, another confirmation. Three of Wands, taking action towards your future. All right, Leo, let's do some guidance. I feel like Leo's being guided to go somewhere, and they're wanting to take someone with them. But I think Spirit is guiding you to do something on your own. This is definitely about gathering a soul tribe, a spiritual soul sisters is what I always get with the Three of Cups. All right, Leo, I feel like I would just be, let's look at what that card is first. Yeah. All right. So I feel like I would just not be completely 100% truthful if I didn't point out the youthful card for some of you, only because I know some of you Leos definitely could have something to do with that younger person that you know. And then the Three of Cups would turn more into a third party, right? But here's going to be the guidance, Leo. You have ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So this tells me that you've already started. So whatever the situation is, it's not going to be able to keep you from going forward. I think what happens is you see something that's being kept from you, and that's going to help you start moving forward again, because you also have first light, beginning a new cycle. So again, it's like you try to start something, but something was being kept from you, and that was the obstacle. That gets removed, and now you're able to start moving forward. All right, Leo, let's pull out some of those divine feminine empowerment oracle cards. I feel like Leo's definitely going to need it this week. So I talked about it a little bit at the beginning, Leo, and so far, Aries, I didn't pick it up too much, but I feel like you're definitely going to experience Neptune. Neptune is going direct in Pisces, and so that is bringing out deceptions, things that have been kept from you. And that's definitely the energy I'm picking up here, Leo. All right, so we have the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. I said that at the beginning of the video, at the beginning of this stream, Leo. I said that this is going to be the week where everybody is kind of wearing their emotions on their sleeve, right? It's like it's on the exterior. You're able to see it. You're able to feel it. Everyone is kind of touching into their empathic energies. So make sure that you trust your gut. If you feel like something's off, Leo, something most likely is off. All right. We also have the prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass. The path of true love, or the path of love, is true abundance. All right. Last one. We have the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we will jump to Sagittarius. I don't know who came in. Don't forget, guys, we're on all three, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. But my ears caught fire like about halfway through that Leo reading. She said, I can feel his energy. I love it. I've been getting a lot of that in the Etsy shop. A lot of detachment feeling. And again, I do feel that it's because of the energy that we're moving into. It's definitely like the spirit asking us to Remember I said last week, like, you can't surrender and ask for confirmation at the same time. So this is the week that we're definitely going to have to push to use our intuition, trust our gut. It's going to help us move forward. It's going to help us remove any of those obstacles that we may have on our journey, on our path, in our way. I'm so glad, Jenna. I feel like if that's all we get done today, I feel good about that. All right, I'm so excited for Sagittarius. I know this is about to get crazy. Sagittarius has been so calm throughout all of this mess, and it's like, I feel like, you ever have that feeling like the stuff's fixing to hit the fan? You know what I mean? But in a fun way, Sagittarius. All right. Timestamp. 44, 48. I love them. 4s, 44, 48. So Sagittarius, this is for the week of November 27th through December 3rd. 4s are union. 4s are solid, right? The firm foundation. I feel like I just heard final decision. All right, Sagittarius, here we go. Let's look at the energy of the week. Nice. We have Queen of Water coming out. Again, trust your gut. Let's look at challenge or obstacle. So we have the 10 of Earth. This is about someone wearing a mask. And let's look at lesson learned. Ooh, we have the 6 of Air coming out. So I almost said two-faced, but that's that's not what it means. Let's keep going. Let's do outcome. All right, we have the Ace of Fire. Someone takes some big action. Ooh, look at that. We have the 2 of Fire on the bottom. There's a strong partnership here. And there's also some mirroring energy. So that's interesting to me. I wonder who is partnering with Sagittarius. All right, so let's pull a little tarot because I definitely feel like there's something going on. I want to look really quickly. The 6 of Air. Let's look at the 6 of Air really quickly. All right. All right. Solutions and compromise. Illumination of personal power. Interesting. This is as weigh the pros and cons, but be willing to compromise. Remember, this is definitely the week of compromise. But I definitely feel like someone is taking their mask off, or you're wanting them to take their mask off. Like, that's the issue. It's very possible it's an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, let's look at Queen of Water. This is definitely about being in touch with your intuition, trusting your gut, understanding that your feelings have like they're trying to show you something, right? So we have 2 big major arcanas coming out with the Queen of Water. We have Death and Judgment. I knew this was going to be a big week, Sagittarius. Hold on to your britches. Ready? All right, so the Death card, strong transformation, but Judgment is also there could be an ending to something here in a situation where you feel like you're not being heard, right? So I know that Judgment is like normally the Purpose card, and I know that it's not in reverse, but I'm definitely getting a little bit of you're not able to follow your purpose. You feel like you're not being heard. So normally it's about hearing the calling, right? And I feel like you're done with that. That's what's coming to an end. There's definitely a lot of emotions this week. Let's look at that. Taking the mask off. 2 of Wands. You have a decision to make. This could be you, Sagittarius. Knight of Wands. So it's very possible that Spirit's saying this is you. You could be deciding to take the mask off. Like, you could be deciding to show people who you really are. You could be deciding on a very important decision with that 2 of Wands. And remember, the 2 of Wands has sometimes something to do with traveling. Like, you could be deciding to go somewhere else, to take your action somewhere else. All right, let's look at that illumination, compromise. I feel like you will be guided to compromise. Ooh, look at that. But here's the thing. Look at this. I definitely feel like Spirit's going to say find unconditional love, Sagittarius, but you're definitely being guided to go your own way. I mean, Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about independence, confidence, understanding that you're capable of, right? So this tells me the Six of Swords, and coming on top of that, Six of Air, it's definitely telling me that you're going to see signs this week. It's very possible you even get some sort of offer where someone's saying, hey, come over here to this side. How interesting. All right, let's look at what action it is that you take. Fiery action here. All right, so we have the Five of Swords. There could be some words spoken, and we have Temperance coming in. So whatever happens at the end of this week, it's definitely going to be like I'm getting like a little bit of a combustion, like something's been being built up and then it like the top comes off, right? It definitely catapults you into some massive spiritual healing, but it's also about bringing balance. I think there's something you've been trying to do with your spirituality, Sagittarius. This is definitely you here. And it's like someone has been keeping you from it. It's like someone's been trying to keep you so busy with their words and their paperwork and all their stuff that it's like it's keeping you from being able to go do what it is that you need to do. Page of Pentacles is on the bottom. That's you too. That's like you ready to start the new journey. Remember, pages are new. They're never at their fullest potential, but the Page of Pentacles is the one page that is the most ready. All right, big Scorpio energy, Sagittarius energy, strong Taurus energy, little Gemini and Libra, and of course some Aquarius. All right, let's do guidance for Sagittarius. We have Desert Passage. Trust that there is a divine plan. You're going to need that this week, Sagittarius. All right, faraway places. I knew it. I definitely feel like you get some sort of offer to go somewhere or do something where it has something to do with traveling. It says get ready for new horizons. Last one, narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. All right, let's close it out with those divine feminine empowerment oracle cards for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is the week. All right, so we have the Goddess of Never Not Broken, my favorite. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. I love it. The Goddess of the Internal Flame. I am an internal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. So very true. And the Pent-Up of Possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. I love it. You are fixing to open up and start all kinds of new exciting adventures. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button, like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That's going to be the fire signs for the week of November 27th through December 3rd. What do you guys think? Not too bad, right? Definitely some pick up and go. And I just want to say, Sagittarius fixing to make some big moves. It's funny because I feel like Sagittarius has been so calm this whole time. Oh my gosh, Diana says, I know a two-faced cap. Well, you might be dealing with some words in some sort of situation there for sure. Thank you guys. Thank you, Diana. Super sweet. All right, guys. So this is the time I would offer free readings. I know we're small. I only see 7 on YouTube. I don't see nothing on Twitch. That's not true. There's 1. And I don't see anything on Facebook. I'm pretty sure I shared out. I don't see anything on there. But let me know, guys, before I wrap it up. If anyone has a question or if you just want me to pull a guidance card, let me know. Don't be shy. I do want to mention really quickly, guys, one more time, just to remind you, please mark your calendars. November 23rd, it's Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I have a special guest coming. I'm going to be doing my first interview. I'm a little nervous about it, guys. But my first interview, if I could just find the picture, was Sadhi Priya, and she is in India. She is my Reiki healer. I've had 2 sessions with her, and I'm really excited to start doing these interviews. But again, like I said, I'm super nervous. I have it scheduled for the 23rd at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Guys, we're going to do a quick interview with her. I'm going to let her discuss all the different healing opportunities that she offers. And then she's going to do a group healing for us here at PLR. So, yes, make sure to join us live September 23rd at 9 a.m. Central Time. Don't forget, guys, Etsy shop is on sale. So if you're looking for your own personal or private reading, guys, that you guys got readings this week. Thank you so much this past week for keeping me busy. You definitely kept me going. This weekend we had a few more orders come in, so thank you guys very much. It is now on sale. It started on the 17th, I believe. It goes through the 30th, 20% off. So if you're looking for your own private readings, the link is going to be in the description box, guys. All right, so we will be back tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow again at 3 p.m. And I will be doing the earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn tomorrow. Hi, Tracy Tuttle. Oh, yes. Yeah, no, not on Facebook. I understand. But that's gonna be everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, you mean I won't see you. I got you. Never mind. I got you. Tracy Tuttle says, "Can I have a card, please?" Absolutely, Tracy. All right, let's stick with the dreams of Gaia. And let's see what wants to come out for Tracy. I love that she's asking about her finances. This is definitely the week. And make sure you're keeping those thoughts positive, Tracy. Make sure you're keeping them positive. All right. Ooh, a little self-restriction there. All right. So 5 of air comes out. All right, I'm trying to remember them all, and I don't want to miss anything. So let's pull it up really quickly. 5 of air, some keywords are illusion, separation, self-sabotage, and self-deception. I'm getting a little bit of like the 8 of swords here. A little bit of like maybe you're trying to do something, but there's some sort of self-restriction. I feel like the self-restriction is it could be like your thoughts, like you're telling yourself, oh, I'm dreaming too big, or oh, that's not for me. Really important that you're really cautious with your thoughts this week. We're really manifesting very quickly, and it's very important that you keep those thoughts positive. Like even if you don't say it, just thinking it could definitely bring more obstacles. So make sure that you're keeping everything very lighthearted and very positive. And I also heard too, trust your intuition, because this is definitely the week of intuition, Tracy. But use all your senses. Use all of your senses to remain positive. Hi, Katerina. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Go ahead. All right, Tracy. I hope that was helpful. Katerina reminded me we did new moon readings last night, guys. I did do a collective at the beginning. So if you guys missed that live, make sure to go check that out. New moon in Sagittarius. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Katerina, let me know. What is your question? Thank you. Happy holidays to you too, Tracy. How to resume my spiritual awakening. These are the perfect cards. All right, let's see what comes out for Katerina. All right, Katerina, I'm using Dreams of Gaia. All right, so the first one that comes out is going to be that compromise card that we just seen. It's also too about seeing things clearly. I'm getting like there's something like behind the curtain kind of energy with this card. We have the removing the mask. So a lot of times when we're on this very specific journey, we really don't want to tell people how we got here, right? I think that's what you're going to have to compromise. A lot of times we want to keep it to ourselves, right? Look, Queen of Water coming out, divine feminine energy strongly. You're going to have to tap into those emotions that you may be trying to not deal with. Katarina, this is kind of me. I've been kind of dealing with a little bit of something that I've been trying to keep. I have that rug. I like to sweep it all under there. And I've been trying not to deal with it just because it's so emotional. It's very possible that right now, Spirit, as this week comes in, Katarina, Spirit's going to show you, because we're all kind of seeing like the map, right? Like we're seeing the next few steps that we're going to be taken this week. It's like those things are going to open up for us. And I feel like yours, it's going to cause you to get a little emotional, because you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. You're going to have to show people or tell someone something that you're not wanting to like expose. And I just want to say it's pretty interesting, because we were talking about the astrology. I think it's the 30th. Neptune is going direct. Neptune's been in retrograde, and it's going direct in Pisces, which is its home planet. But it's about deceptions and love. So I feel like it's very possible that if you feel like you're stuck right now in your spiritual journey or your spiritual awakening, like not a lot has been going on, it's because that energy could be holding you down. It's like you're going to have to take the mask off, you're going to have to compromise, and you're going to have to speak your truth. And I feel like your truth is going to be really emotional, and that could be why you're not been wanting to do it so much, right? All right, Katarina, I hope that was helpful. Oh, yes. I know we're all wanting to move forward. I'm telling you, Scorpio season seemed really slow, really draining, really daunting. Very much needed, definitely. But yeah, it's like I've learned the lesson. I'm ready to move forward. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so very much for coming in here and hanging out with me. Don't forget, we will be back. Oh, thank you, Katarina. Thank you. Thank you. We will be back tomorrow to do Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, 3 p.m. at Central Standard Time. Have a great afternoon, everyone. And as always, I am always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys.